Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznac. Welcome back to Raz's Random Ranch here in Bloomfield, Canada. Having a good old time on this map. This is day 4. Can you believe it's already been 4 days? Wow, 4 days. 4 days already on this map. I'm really loving this playthrough, really loving this map, and enjoying the companion board game that goes along with this. Because if you're new and you haven't watched this, this is a board game adventure. I've created a companion board game that goes with Farming Simulator 22. Links and everything are down in the description. And each day that I start in Farm Sim, each day, I do my little board game thing. So, with you know, let's just get there. Let's get her done. Let's pull it up. All right. So here we are on day 4. We'll kind of zoom in on the game board. You can see our last one. So far, we've landed on a purple card, which really didn't give us anything that was usable at the time. So like if we flip it, we got paid a bunch of extra money if we had animal products. But the problem is we didn't have any animal products at the time, so that card's kind of useless. In the last episode, we actually inherited a free plot of land, and it had to connect with the farm that we already had. So that was a big bonus. We got a nice free field out of that one. And we also have one insurance card right now in case something bad happens to the animals. We can kind of prevent that from happening. But it is a new day, and with a new day comes a new roll. So we're going to go ahead and roll it. Oh, we rolled a 1. No. Oh no, it's our first bad card. It's our first bad card. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. This could be bad. This could be really bad. Let's draw 1. Oh, whew. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So vet visit, minus $1,000. Apparently the vet needed to come take care of the piglets. So that's what that is, minus $1,000. So that's not too bad. Not too bad of a card. We'll just drop it right here on top of the other one. Actually, let's just kind of do like that. I don't want to lose them. All right, there we go. So vet visit is minus $1,000, and that's it for this day. That's all we got for this day. So let's go ahead and put our board game away. We'll pull back up our stream, and we'll just go in here and we'll remove $1,000. Removed $1,000 from our account, paid for our vet to come take care of our chickens and our piglets. So that part is done. Now, every episode I've been starting with a task list. I'm trying to stay task oriented. So today in this episode, we've got a few things to do. First things first is we need to put some water in our open garden. I actually got that planted with some lettuces, some late season lettuce, kind of late in the year. Some, just some lettuce. I was going to put potatoes in, but I'm trying to play semi-realistic, so we won't be doing potatoes until probably March. We'll put potatoes in, and we'll harvest the potatoes year round, or not year round, or up until kind of the end of summer, and then maybe we'll switch over to, like I said, lettuce. Lettuce grows pretty well. I've grown lettuce in raised beds before, and lettuce grows pretty well in colder temps. So there's just plenty of sunshine. It actually doesn't mind the cold, as long as it's not freezing cold. And it might be freezing cold in October in Bloomfield, but we're just going to say that it's not. All right, so we got to put water in there. We're going to check on the animals real quick and all the productions, make sure those are all doing okay. We're going to plant some cover crop in our cornfield that we'll be planting corn in the spring. So we're going to plant some cover crop in there. And last but not least, we're actually going to mow some grass. We're going to get a mower, and we're going to knock down this little field right here. And we're just going to sell this as grass. Just some fresh cut grass is all. One of the places is just buying grass. So we're going to cut that, bale it up, and take it to sale. And that's the plan there. All right, so first things first, we've got our list of things that need to be done today. Let's turn things up to 5x. And like I said, this is our little raised bed garden area that we're going to be growing potatoes in next year. for the pigs, but right now it's set to lettuce. And what it takes some seeds, some fertilizer, which I threw some seeds and fertilizer, and some water. We can also put manure in, and it says I have manure, but I don't remember putting manure in there. Somehow I have manure from here. There's 82 liters of manure. Is it pulling from the... It might be pulling the manure. Either way, it's fine. Whatever. That's just kind of weird, though, that it says I have 82 liters of manure, but my manure is actually here. I wonder if it's a proximity thing. Somehow the triggers are pulling from each other. Who knows? Oop, I left the Kubota out. That could have been bad if there was a hailstorm or something that came through. That could be very, very bad. Let's grab our Massey Ferguson and our water trailer. And we're gonna put some water in. We'll fire up the Massey. I like this tractor. It's nice, it's smooth. It's got this little growl to it, which I kind of like for the newer tractors. I like it. It's got a good sound. I've been using this little spot for my water trailer because, well, I can. I mean, it's got a little covered shed and nothing else goes there. So I thought, you know what? Gonna use it. And I have this nice little well spigot right here. Just this little pump. Look, you just pull up right here and I connect to it. Just imagine that there's a water line connecting from that into this. Wouldn't that be so cool? Wouldn't that be the coolest thing in the world if that actually happened? I think it'd be kind of awesome. I don't know about you. Man, isn't it beautiful? Just look at that. Look at that view. Just look at it. Hazy. A little haze. It just feels like fall, right? Just feels that way. So that's, at least I think it does. Took a sip of coffee just because I keep forgetting that I'm not streaming. I'm actually recording. I have a hard time disassociating the two. All right, let's go put some water. I love this base game water tank. This is a base game tank. I really like this thing. I think it's really cool. I just like the model of it. I like the design of it. And it kind of suits our needs. It's not too big. It just feels like something practical that this little farm would be using, because this is a little farm right now. This is just a kind of little tiny farm. We got a few piglets and some chickens and some honeybees. You know, it's not a big farm yet. It's not a big farm yet. We're going to conquer the world. And just like that, we put some water in, and this thing's already ticking down. And in fact, yesterday I've made, well, since I put it in, I've made $6,400 from the lettuces. And when it gets too cold, I actually can put some greenhouse canvas over that, and it'll stay warm enough to continue to grow the lettuces. Those go to local, like all the places around here. They serve my lettuce, and it's completely E. coli free. They serve my lettuce at their restaurants. All right, so that part's done, right? That's already done. We've taken care of that. It's getting kind of cold for the chickens, so I thought there was a way to lower this curtain. I thought there was a way. Isn't there a curtain button? There. It's getting a little cold here at night. We need to close the curtain. That way the chickens don't get cold. There you go, chickens. There you go. It's getting kind of chilly. It's October. It's getting a little chilly here. So those chickens look pretty good. They've got feed. They've got some eggs here. We'll just jump in that menu. Look real quick. Yep. So the chickens have plenty of feed left, and the piglets say health is 0%. I don't know why it's 0%. I'm confused by that because they have straw and they have food. I'm just confused as to why they say 0%. I don't know what I've done wrong there. I mean, they seem happy enough. Like I said, they have straw. Maybe it's because they have no base food at all. They're just not going to be, but I mean, they're not starving to death. Gee, picky pigs. You know what we can do? Let's just test something real quick. Let's just test. Let's just go ahead and buy up a couple bags of pig food. Here I talked about being all realistic. Other than the store deliveries, we're going to try to play somewhat realistic. I like the store deliveries mod. And again, it's for sake of time. You know, so you don't have to keep driving back and forth all the time. It's pretty handy. I love this Kubota. This is the best Kubota. This is the best skid steer in the game, hands down. It handles so well. Put the extra weights on this thing, and she's a beast. All right, so we'll put in some pig food, and maybe that'll help get their until we can get some corn, because now they're getting a little base food. Still not much, but getting some. Animals have always confused me with farm sim. I just still, you know, you think you know what you're doing with them, and then, oh, there you go, Raz, throwing pallets around. You think you know what you're doing, and then you don't. It's usually how it works. But at least that's how it works for me. All right. So we'll put in this base food, and we'll come back and check the percentage of those in another episode. I don't, again, maybe it's because they're too little still. They're only a month old. They're just piglets. They're just little babies. They're just little baby pigs, so maybe that's what's up. Let's put a few hours on the Massey. Let's just throw some hours on this little girl. We'll hook her up to the... And I've got some seed left in there. We're going to see how far this can go. We're going to plant some oilseed radish. Cover crop, as they say. And in fact, to get to that field, I have to go this way. All right, I'm going to drive over to that field, and I will meet you there. All right, and we are back. This is field 18. This is the field I inherited. And it's got some weed growth growing, so to kind of make sure that we don't run into weed issues and soil erosion and some other stuff, I'm actually we're going to go ahead and plant some oilseed radish. Now, again, I don't know how far this 585 liters will take us. It should take us a pretty good amount. Doesn't seem like it's ticking down too fast. Doesn't seem like it, but you know how things are. Actually, we can turn those lines off. Yeah, I wanted to plant the cover crop for two things. I'm still trying to learn. There's parts of this game I haven't done. I really haven't planted oilseed radish at all. I think this might be like the second time I've ever planted it, and I want to see if this affects our nitrogen for precision farming. And it probably has been talked about, and just something I don't remember. So I want to do that. I wanted to plant some of this and just see what happens with this field. This is going to be our corn field. This is a very good field. It's sandy loam, which isn't the best, but it's loam is kind of the best, and sandy loam is still pretty good. So it's pretty good soil quality. It's decent soil quality. So we're gonna be planting that in corn next in the spring. It's gonna be a big cornfield for us. Well, big relative to my little farm, big. It's still a pretty decent sized field. 4.81 hectares. It's a little bit bigger than this field. So it's our biggest field. I've got, these fields are planted. I got barley and wheat. Those are done. And they look nice. They're growing. And they shouldn't have weeds. We shouldn't have to spray because we plowed those fields. Those fields were plowed. And that initial plowing should eliminate the need for us to have weeds. We'll see if I'm right, but I think that is the case, usually. So we shouldn't have to spray those. And then this field right here, we'll disc under this oil seed later in next year at some point. In a different episode, we'll kind of disc that under and see if that actually helps us with our fertilizer. All right. Again, this is going to take a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and hire this fella. Oh, it's Mr. Handlebar Stash. He's back. Man, he's one of our good workers. I mean, he's got the coolest facial hair ever. But he's one of our good workers. All right. So next, I need a mower, right? So we've watered the animals. We've watered the animals. We've got our little greenhouses going. We got little lettuces, just some little lettuces growing. The animals are taken care of. They're doing fine. I haven't checked on our honey. I probably have it. Yeah, we got honey. Perfect. Got some honey coming out from the bees. So that's all good. What we need to do is we need to mow this lot. This little lot is lot number 3. It's a tiny little grass field that we have. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Eventually it might just be farm expansion. It might be an area where we build on to expand our farm. If we stay here, I mean, eventually we actually might kind of move or expand our farm in a different direction. I've undecided because there's some other stuff down here to buy. Who knows? Or we may just kind of expand down this road linear, because this is a lot of building space. Actually, this is quite a bit. You can put a lot of buildings right here, so we might do that. We might do that. We might not. Who knows? But first things first, we need a mower. We need a mower, and nothing big, nothing expensive, nothing super fancy. It can be a pretty cheap mower because it's just this tiny little lot. And I thought about getting kind of like a tiny little silly mower. You know, something. What do I have here? Like the Profi Hopper, just like walk behind. But I think what I'm not going to do that. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to grab, an old school. There's a cheap sickle bar, but that's too small. We're just going to grab this 489 conditioner. This is a great New Holland mower. It's only $3,000. It's super cheap. The only problem is fitting it in my sheds, because my sheds are kind of tiny. They are actually quite small. This costs more, but I like how this folds up. Yeah, let's buy the Kuhn. We're going to buy the Kuhn mower. I like that mower. And in fact, I see that mower a lot around here. A lot of people have this mower where I live. A lot of people cutting hay with this thing, so that's what we'll do. We'll get it. It's like I said, I like how it's I like how it stores. It's very small, travels well, and it's plenty big enough for what we need. Plenty big enough for what we need. Trying to think the best way. We'll go this way. Oh, don't fold it out first. We'll get this mowed up. And I love this map. I just love this map. It's just, I don't know why. It just feels... I like Middleburg. I like the Holler. This one's on my top list of maps that I enjoy. It's just nice. It's a nice map. It feels real. It just feels like a real map to me. Oh yeah, we'll make short work of this. Oh, got a street sign problem there. Oh no, the county! No! Oh man, we better put that back. We better put that back. That's put it just put it over here. I'll call him later. Oh man, I'm gonna have to call Fred. Tell Fred that I knocked his sign down. He's gonna be so mad at me. Fred's gonna be so disappointed. He's gonna be like, Raz, dude, what the frig? And I'm gonna be like, man, I'm Fred, I'm sorry. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm trying to shoot a YouTube channel. And he's gonna be a what? And I'm gonna be like, a YouTube channel. And he's gonna call me silly. Alright. Now that I wanted to do this and not like drive through my actual crop. We'll see what this yields. It's probably not gonna yield great. But we'll just keep this kind of lot maintained. We'll keep the grass mowed, and we can sell it for, you know, a few $100. We're not going to get tons of money for it. It's not like people are paying crazy money for grass, although they might be these days. Who knows? We are an arable crop farm. Yeah, I like this setup. That's a good little mower. We're going to need a windrower. Something cheap, and I think I have the perfect thing for that. I think I have the perfect windrower for us to use. And as for baler, we'll just use the small bales, and we already have that little tiny baler that'll work. This high quality grass that we're selling here. All right, I'm gonna get this mowed up, and I will be right back. And we are back with the Vermeer BR1224 Vermeer rake by Glenn 006 Modding. I got this over on his itch.io page, and the Vermeer, like I said, Vermeer BR1224. I like it. I love it. It just screams North America. You know, screams North America. Because we are in Canada, so, you know, we can't say it screams American, but it just feels like something something a small farm would use. You know, I know a lot of people here in the States use these types of rakes. Have a lot of success with them. It seems like people are going more and more to the mechanical windrowers. At least where I live, it seems like I see more and more people with smaller windrowers instead of the rakes. But yeah, this is a great mod by Glenn 006 Modding. It's a Vermeer rake. Really, really cool. Definitely worth checking out. And I thought it fit our nice little farm here greatly. It's a good one. It's another one of these that you kind of find on Facebook hanging around. It does seem to be missing a. It's here at the end though. The farmer doesn't care if I'm on his field. I love this field. What kind of the rolling hills, man. It's again. I can keep saying how much I love this map. I wonder if it's going to let me bale that chunk. We'll find out. I might have got too close to the edge there. Yeah, it may not let me pick that up. Man, that's it. Can I buy this? No, I can't buy that section. I hate when it leaves grass. That's alright, I'll fix it. I hate when it leaves little tiny strips of grass that I can't pick up because it's not on my property. Which I think is silly. I think it shouldn't let you cut there and other stuff. But as for like picking up your mess, I think you should be able to do that. Just I don't like not being able to do that. That makes sense. I don't like not being able to. We're gonna actually see if we can fix it here at the end. Let's get creative in our approach here. I got the dust, man. I turned the dust down because I turned it down to, if you're using the dusty lands, I turned the windrower dust down. It just like initially it was, I couldn't see it. There was so much green dust in the air. I couldn't see where I was going. Kind of crazy. I was like, oh, that's dusty. Let's see if this will let me grab this. Yeah, let's try like that. Just trying to try to pull this in away from the road a little. Maybe that'll save us. Just with that little curl on the end. Just a little curl. Just a little. Always these oddly shaped fields. You kind of always got to get a little creative when you're windrowing. You know, it's just, you don't have like perfect straight angles. Makes you think a little bit. At least it makes me think a little bit. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to get this finished up. I just wanted to show you this Vermeer VR 1224. Beautiful mod by Glenn 006. Hose connections. I mean, the decals are crisp and clean. Comes with a warning triangle. I mean, it's great. Great little rake. Definitely worth checking out. All right. I'll be right back with the little baler and we'll get this grass baled up. I'll see you there. All right, we are back. Welcome back. For the sake of time, I didn't show baling and I didn't show the bale stacker, the consolidator thing, because we're using these small bales. So I wanted to show you kind of the end result just for the sake of time, because you guys have all seen baling and, you know, all that good stuff. And I get to show off my new truck. Look at this beauty. It's a Ford 850 Super Duty from OK Used Mods. And this thing's freaking beautiful. It's perfect. And it holds, I went ahead and took a first load. We actually had 7 of these big bundles, each 7,000 liters in each bundle. So we had quite a bit of grass actually come off of this. And that first load I took just right down at the end of the road, right there, literally 5 seconds down. I got paid $1,100 and some change for that first load of grass. So I'm expecting to probably get another, you know, $700 out of this load. And yeah, so definitely worth our time. It's only 1 p.m. Been about half a day worth of work. So not any amount of time, really wasn't too bad at all to do. It was definitely worth our money. And I got to show off my loading skills, which are lacking. These bales are, this one's only 5,500. These are a little tipsy, or this a little heavy. Grass is heavy though, it's fresh grass, so it kind of weighs a little. It's gonna be kind of heavy. We'll have to come get the skid steer later. We'll come get you later, Kubota. You'll be fine just right there. Slap some straps on this thing. This thing has tons of them. Tons of straps we can slap on. All right. Fire up the old Ford. We'll go sell these bales and we shall be done. Nothing to it. I love this truck. It's a really cool truck. Another one of those great mods that, man, it's just so much great stuff out there. The only thing is the brakes are a little loose. They're a little slow. She doesn't like to slow down fast at all. You kind of have to be careful coming up to this These people, they fly around the corner. It's like a blind corner. You gotta be careful there. And then I mean, really, it's just our neighbor's place. We'll just pull in there, undo the straps, And voila, another $928 plus 37. So if we look at our bales, $2,258 from that little grass field. So I think it's worth our time. Paid the vet bill and then some. It was definitely worth our time today. Look at, isn't this beautiful? Just this little road. Man, I love this place. I love Raz's Random Ranch, and I hope you liked it too. If you did, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Share it, comment, you know, subscribe if you haven't. Any and all the said things, please do them. Go over here and check on our other field. This wooded lot, I mean, I'm gonna pull me some deer out of this bad boy this winter. We're gonna put us a hunting stand right here on this field edge. When they come out here, gonna pop them. All right, yeah. So the cover crop has been planted. That is good. We got some oilseed radish for cover crop in for this field to keep it nice and healthy for next year. Yeah, it's been a great day. It's been a wonderful, wonderful day. And I hope you guys had a wonderful time watching. Thank you so very much. And until next time. Ooh, she doesn't have power steering. You kind of have to be careful. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.